And greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Monster to Mermaid, and this is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod. This is a completely different day, and I'm out on the deck. Bless you, Vincentius Primus, everybody. I'm out on the deck of my suite at the tavern that Angel and Sincere own, and I have a permanent residence here, and I'm going to change my view. It is morning and the sun just rose above the roof, and everyone's already gone to work, and here we are, and this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to start out. I'm probably going to have to say this maybe another time during this time that I'm streaming, and maybe I should wait. I had a bad day yesterday, and I was not in the best of moods, and that is sometimes what happens to even mermaids. So please forgive me. And yeah, look at what we've made. Look at it, is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This is the cliffs build style, I should say, the cliffs style. And I want to see what's going on with our new enchanter. She probably wants books. Let's see. Oh no, she wants to do that thing where she studies people, and she sees what their energy is like. So let's see what we can do about that. So who would we like her to study? Let's have her study the library. Let's have her study the university. Let's find the university. Do I not see it? I see the library. The alchemist, not at this time. There's the library there. And yeah, that's all she's going to study. She might be able to study the hospital. There it is. She might be able to study the hospital at some point. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let her study with the doctor. So she is doing research, and we'll have her study. This isn't built yet, this spa, and that's what it is. Zaf, Yasu, Zaf. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I think she's going to be a little bit happier. I love what she is wearing. And this is Susanna, who is our new enchanter and who has made it possible for us to begin working on the offices for the Nether Ambassador. And there it is right there. Now I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen down here. I think I might have to come under here and fill this in later, but I want to wait and see what's going to happen with that. There are some pieces of mountain that we are going to have to join together to make it not look like blocks, Minecraft blocks. Back with coffee. Perfect timing. You're back with coffee. And Vincentius Primus is back with tea and oatmeal. He has just gotten up. I am good. I am good. Oh, and I have wonderful, wonderful news. So you know how a little bummed I was this morning about the tiny houses, right? That we wanted to build, that we were going to look at here. And we went ahead and just went to Rosa Ouro. I found a bunch of them I totally forgot about, and they're actually going to work really nicely. And so I am going to show them to you, because Posco is working on an apartment building right now. Elise is working, you can see her right here. See that building? See it changing? That's Elise. She's working on this guard tower. I'm trying to get a guard tower up to at least the level 4 so that we can see. Yeah, I found some. So that we can see if Fuji can do some training, can have someone train with him. And that's what we're going to look at. The bell is there. This is a guard tower. That's right. I think yes. I think that's true. So we'll actually have 2 bells. We'll have the bell in the school tower. The bell in the school tower. And on a day, I think that you weren't here, Zaf, I actually went into the school and made it so that the teacher could actually reach that bell. That bell was actually closed off from this area, but we put in a chain here, right, that goes all the way up to the bell. So she can actually ring the bell in the school tower to call the kids to school. No, I know you meant the guard tower. I remember that you meant the guard tower. And yeah, there will be a bell there. She's going to work on it, and we're headed toward it looking like that. Right now, she's closing in the top, and we'll see what happens when it gets to the level 4 and 5. This is only a level 3, this guard tower right now. And so there goes Fuji. And yes, but let's come over here for a minute. I'm going to go to the top of the hill and show you. So I was thinking that there weren't any, but there actually are 4 of them that have double beds and are actually perfect to use for what I want to use them for. Is that one of our chickens? I don't think so. I think our chickens are all here. Yes, there's all 3 of ours. So that must be a wild chicken. We do have every once in a while some wild animals. There's a wild cow. And when I say wild, they might not be wild. See this little hut right here? Someone actually lives here. There's actually someone in that hut. And so we're kind of not going across right here, but we are going to build a little bit more on this side of the water. And that's why we're going to look at some that we found, some amazing things. So let's look here for a minute. Let's get this and let's bring down some things that we might need. Let's bring down that, and I think we're going to be okay. So one of the first ones, they're all medieval. All of them are medieval. So the first one is medieval dark oak. We might as well start at the beginning with dark oak and go to housing. There we are. So one residence is this residence right here. But this residence at level 2 is actually not that big. It's a little cabin like this. Isn't that great? I love it. And it has a loft bed in here. This is absolutely perfect. You can hear Vincentius Primus behind me finishing his breakfast. So that's the sound that you're hearing. And also for those of you, for those of you who are watching, Zaf has heard this before, but we had been using the music mod that was included in Minecolonies mod pack, their official mod pack. and it was called Medieval Music, and some add-ons had created that pack, and it was very nice. We've been using it for a while, but I wanted to use someone else's music, and I am using Drone Hands music. And Drone Hands is a musician who has wonderful music, and he has given me some pieces that I can use while I'm streaming. Drone Hands is on Twitch, and you can watch him make music on Twitch, and on YouTube you can see some of his music videos and hear some of his music, and you can buy his music on Bandcamp and bandcamp.com. And if anyone's listening who was listening earlier on Twitch when someone asked if Bandcamp was free, actually it is free. It is free to musicians when they do take a cut, so in that respect it's not free, but you don't have to pay them as well, and so it works out really nice. They're very musician friendly so far, and it's really nice. So I just wanted to say that. He gave me 4 pieces. This is one of them, and I'm enjoying having his music until I'm able to get Vincentius Primus's music. Now you hear Vincentius Primus's music at the beginning and the end of my stream, but Drone Hands is also one of my favorites. So Mixasa, salut Mixasa, Mixasa, I owe you an apology for yesterday. I was in such a nasty mood, and it was uncalled for actually, and so I just wanted to say I'm sorry to everybody. That is the bitchiest and whiniest I get, and I don't like it. So I appreciate you returning to watch me. ¿Cómo ça va, Mixasa? How are you? And let's continue while we are looking. So Zav, here's the first home. This is actually tiny and actually a nice size. So we could use one of these. This is the oak, and then let's switch and let's go to medieval birch. I am good. I am good today, and thank you for asking. Merci. And I'm glad you're good as well. I missed you this morning, but I figured maybe you were sleeping. I know you weren't getting a lot of sleep this week. So yeah, I kind of thought that possibly you were getting some rest. Let's see here. At residence. Now we're looking at a birch residence. The alternative residence is the one we already have at a level 2, and those are wonderful, but they're really kind of townhomes. But the other residence at level 2 is a really nice house, and I have always sort of liked this one and totally forgot about this cabin with the living and kitchen, dining and kitchen in this area, and then the bedroom back here. I really love this as a tiny. And so there's 2. And then let's go to medieval spruce. Let's do medieval spruce first. And these are all Carl Lancer's pieces. And let's do the spruce for a minute. And let's look and see. So, residence. There we go. So, this is the one that turns into townhomes, this one. And this turns into townhomes even sooner, than the one in medieval oak or medieval birch. So we're not going to use that. The Highlander. I don't remember this. This might be new. I don't recall this shape. And it is nice. Let's see where they're sleeping for a minute. You know, I might have looked at this. I might have actually looked at this recently. But let me see the shape for a minute. This is the Highlander level 2. Yeah. So it goes up really quickly. And yes, I knew I had looked at it recently. This is the one that actually has the bedrooms underneath the stairs. And so this one gets too big for what we're talking about. And then the residence. And this residence was always, I loved this residence with the top here as a loft. But when it goes to the level 2, it gets really big, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, it begins to have a traditional house look. This is the traditional house. So not so much for that. We can use the birch and the oak one so far. And, excuse me. And finally, the dark oak. So let's do that. Medieval, dark oak, and see what we've got for it as far. But we've got 2, which is good. And let's come to residence right here. And the interesting thing is that the ones that, the residences that are in, ooh, is this the one I think it is? This might be really interesting. Do I remember this one properly? There's the level 1. Let me see what happens to the level 2. This is a dark oak. Alt 2. All right, so what's the difference between this one? Wait a second. Did I look at this already? It almost looks like I did. I think I did. Maybe I looked at this one instead of the oak. I bet I did. Switch medieval. D. So, and then I'll show everyone what we did earlier. I think I did look at that one first. Okay, let's come here and let's look at residence. That was the first one I looked at. And then there's that one, which turns into the little home at level 2. I mean, we could do this little home as well. We could do another one of these, except not in birch. We could do that. I believe this is the house that turns into the big houses. Yeah. Okay, and then this is the classic residence. This is the regular house, and I think at level 2, yep, it goes upstairs super quickly. But having 2 houses, I think it's going to be fine. And then we'll put more housing up on the cliffs, which is one of the things that we were looking at this morning, right, Zaf? So let's, the moon is setting, the sun is about to come up. We're up high, so we can see it before it actually happens. But let's come here, let's go to sleep. And Mixessa, I'll show you where we are at. Ooh, but before I do that, and I apologize, I actually have to go and get them started on research. So if everyone remembers, Trudy and Postco's kid, Silda became Tank's replacement up at Guardian's Rock. So she's the first one, which is interesting. She was the first one to grow up, and she's now the first one to actually have a job. So let's come here. Everyone's having fun. There's Amicia, our kid from this morning. So, or from yesterday, actually. I think that was yesterday that we got those kids. So let's me change for a second, just to protect the hut block, because they could bump into me, and I don't want anything to happen. And then I'm going to go over here. They're less likely to come here. And let's look at what we need to do right quick. You watched, oh, but when it was finished, after it was finished. Oh, thank you, merci, merci. Yeah, we did. We had a better day. We definitely had a better day. Let's come to civilian. There's a couple things that we can still work on. We have finished the healing saturation. Level 5, we can only have one of those, and I haven't picked one yet. Let's come down here. We're not interested in them walking faster. Minimum order quantity. Ooh, Elise is done. Yay. Buildings wait a bit longer. I don't care so much. This is the one. Lifesaver and Guardian Angel, the first one. So this is one of the ones that we want. Hold on for a second. Here. And there we go. Let's come over here for a minute. And I'm going to get, what do I need? I need this. Let me get some of this, and let me see if this is enough. Because remember, I think we didn't have enough to research this. And what this, so we have masks and vaccines, but we actually could use the lifesaver. Our town hall isn't high enough. Oh, okay. So we can't do those right yet, so we'll put that back. Let's get some cookies and see if we can do something more with gourmand, with them enjoying their food when they eat. And let's look right quick and see. Yes, we can. Look at that. So we're going to go all the way up to epicure, but right now we just need to do stuffer. So they get 25% more saturation per meal, and that is a good one. So there's the first thing that they're doing today. You can put wood flat block, but blue or green or another color at the cliff. Wood flat block, blue or green or another color. Oh, interesting. Just a second. Hold on. Mixasa is answering. And let's come down here. This is actually open, and we can actually do this. We were waiting to have Adam get us some more, and it looks like he did. So we actually have enough now for Adam to, did you see that? The level 1 of the nether mine is done. Let's come here and let's look at this. Let's come down here. So Adam found us enough flesh that we can actually study this. Okay, now let's go to combat. There are some things that I would like to have. One of them is improved armor for our druids. So I believe that Cresium and Cameron provided us with some leather, and they did. And so we can get the leather right now and use that combat to improve the armor. Now what we're headed for in combat is not combat. It's the exact opposite of combat. We're headed for defense. So we're going to do improved leather and get their armor up. And then we have to do taunt in order to get to panoramics. So we have to do taunt, we have to do consume arrows, and then we'll be able to do the druid one, which uses mistletoe, and that is really important. And to make stairs and a tiny path at the cliff and little houses at the edge of the cliff. Okay, that sounds good, using some colors. That would be interesting. And so we don't have, I don't think we have spider eye or those things yet. Let me check and see here. I don't see those, but I see some cakes. Look what we got. We got cakes, yay. We can have a festival. We're gonna have a festival, yay. This is excellent. So we're going to come over here, and the town is going to be very happy about having a festival. Dun, 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 dun. So circus already visited, and now we're going to have a festival happen. Dun, 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 dun. And that will help the people be very happy. How many more can we do? Let's see. We can do one more. So let's look at technology. We now have a level 1, we have a level 3 enchanter, and we have, wait, are they not here? They might be on the other one. Yes, they are. Or are they up here? Let's look here for a second. They might be at civilian. Let's look. Higher learning, ambition. No, I've lost them. Technology, here we go. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Let's come down, not that one, not that one. Where am I missing it from? Oh, it's already open. That's why I'm missing it. This is the one that we need. Magic potions, and since we opened the nether mine, we can now go to magic potions and gaze into the pits. Let's unlock the alchemist. No, let's do the nether miner first, and then we'll unlock the alchemist. If I can gaze into the pits. I might not have what I need to do that. Hold on a minute. Wait, I might not have either. Hold on. If I don't, I may have to wait until next time to do that part of it. Hold on for a second. Let's see what it takes to gaze into the pits. Oh, we have to wait. Look at that. Eye of Ender. Wait, didn't we get some? Did they deliver this morning? Oh no, they just delivered the gilded. That's what happened. They delivered. We got from Rosa Ouro some gilded and some gold, and we were using those this morning to do stuff. But let's see. Let's continue for just a second. And I'm going to leave them. That took all day. And everyone's going to go home now. There go the kids. And Ilberic is going home. Ilberic, where are you going to? Oh, wait. I'm not a Myrrh. Hold on a second. Is he still living in the... I bet they are. We'll have to work on that. So let's come here. This is why we're working on homes. No. Let's be a Mer. Let's be a Mer. All right, who's that? Hello, you. Who are you? Who is that? Who was that masked man anyway? All right, here we go. Wood. Yeah, that sounds like an excellent idea. That definitely does. Let's come here. I'm going to turn off the light in this room and we're going to go to sleep. So a couple people are done doing some things. So Elise finished the guard tower. Emery finished the nether mine. And Posco finished the level. Wow, everybody's finished doing stuff. Ooh, okay. So a bunch of people got finished doing stuff. And Zaf, I agree. I need to try and get some people doing something here for just a minute. And then I promise I will go over to Guardian's Rock. This is the new place right here. And we are going to move. That isn't Emmeline. That's Emmeline. Okay. Emmeline's there. She moved in already. Jill Cat already has a house. Alejandro. They already have a place to live. I'm looking for Ilberic. Quentin would be closer if he lived here, but he doesn't want to live here. Ilberic's kid, Isolde might want to live here. And some of the other kids, but maybe not yet. This doesn't make that much of a difference. So we'll leave them for a minute. Let me come out. Oh, wait, let me start this. So Posco is going to start building. This is an apartment building, and he's going to upgrade it. This is going all the way up. This is the Caledonian, and this is going to be our second Caledonian on this hillside, the coastal hillside right here, next to the urban savanna apartment building, next to the Greek apartment right here. And then Dondanas was working down in the caves to bring the crusher and the sifter up to level 3. And let me see how far he got. Crusher level 4. Excellent. And the sifter level 3. Excellent for now, because I want him to work on adding some houses. And so we'll leave him there for a minute, Dondanas. And then Elise was working on Zaf's bell tower that is in this guard tower. So the bell isn't there yet, but it will be. Look, it will be. So this is going to be really cool when it is done. This is Littleton's, one of Littleton's guard towers, maybe the only one. We'll find out. And what's the matter, Fuji? Oh, I was supposed to see if he can do it now. Let's come here. Let's look at settings. It says hire trainee is on, but it's not saying where I can do that. So let's manage workers, a druid. I don't see anything at the bottom here. Archer, I don't see anything. Knight, I don't see any place to hire a trainee. Druid. So yeah, maybe it can only be done at level 5. So we'll work on that in just a moment. So now Elise and Dondanas can work on our new little houses that we want to put in. So Dondanas has already made one of these. So we're going to have him make another one over here. He's going to have to dig it out. And let's begin. I'm going to make the smallest of the shires over there to try and get us some more housing in this area. Let's touch down. Let's go to Shire right here. And let's go to residences and let's go to residence. There we go. House alternative. Let's turn it. Let's raise it up. I need to see how big it is. And I need to see the level 5. All right, so there it is. One of them is a square and the other one's sort of oblong. Let's look at this one. And this is the alternative, and this is the long one. Let's look at the alternative. Let's look at the alternative level 5. This is not the one we have on this side. We have the long one there. So let's put in this one. So this is going to be interesting. I think we're going to have to dig in, but let's see how this works for a second. So see, we have this house sitting here like this at this level. We're going to bring this house to this level right here. So let's bring it down. It must be down. There it is. Because that was too long. So it's like, oh, the house is down already. Now we could put it at this level, which is actually still one lower than this. But it's not at the same level as these. I think I might want to, let me see how far over. This was the problem. We would have to put it way far over here in order to put it down in here, so that the house itself would be back here, and that is too far into this area. Wow, we're just across the demarcation right here. I don't know that I want to do that. So I think we're not going to be able to put a little shire in here. Wow. Let's switch. Let's go to medieval. Let's go to dark oak, the first one. Let's go here. Let's go to residences. And let's go to the alt residence. Let's raise it up out of the ground. And there it is. This is the one that we want. We want a level 2. There's the level 2. Now the question is, so see, we have this little area here where we have this one. There aren't really any windows on the back side of this. There kind of are. I guess we could take it and put it right here and then make a street between this house and another house. Let's see what that would look like. So I don't want to take away everything. So let's come down here and see what this looks like if we were to set it right here. I don't think we could set it that low. Let's set it up to here. So we're setting it to be on the hill like this. And there's the lizard. We could bring it down one. Let me see what happens if we do that. That puts the log thing right there. Let's look and see how many we can put in. If we move this We can't move it over to, ooh, we can't move it over any farther. This is as far as we can move it this way. Let's see what happens if we move this over this way instead. So we're going to move it right up to the road. So see the road piece right there? We're going to have a road come through right here like this. So let me push this over and put this here. So see, in comparison to these houses down here, it does look kind of big, but it's still really small in comparison to others. And it would sit there like that. But it is a private home. And if we put enough room for the road to go right up here like this, or if we really moved it over like this, so the road ends with this house, this would be the end of the road right here. This house is at the end of this road, and it would sit here like this. That sits there pretty nicely. Let's see what it looks like under here for a minute. Let's see if I can see it in the upstairs of this right here. I can see that right there. The roof is disappearing. So let's move it up 1, 2. It's still saying, oh, that's the other one. Yeah, let's come over here and look. I think it moved a little tiny bit. So right here where this one is, there's nothing there. Let's move this down for a second. Wait, what just happened? Did I make it go away? I did. Oh, there we are. Let's move it down until it shows. There it is. That's it showing right there. So we want it to be up to there on both sides. It is above that mark. Okay. I think that's good. I think we're good with that. Okay. It's better. And we're going to come down and we're going to go here and we're going to rise up, and there it is. So we're going to have this house be there. I don't like it. So I'll show you why in just a minute. Let's come down here. Let's just go over. People are sleeping in this room. Someone is never sleeping in here. They have one extra bed in this house, and so at this level, most of the people are sleeping upstairs. There's 4 people. This is a level 4. This is the reason why. It actually, buildings on that cliff block the sunrise in an odd sort of way. I don't like that they do that. Let's turn it sideways and have it sit here like this on the other side of the road, and let's have it come to here. Let's just have it come back to there. That doesn't leave us any room to put another. We could put one right here if we move this all the way to the end, which it is at the end. So we could move it just one more and have the pieces come down into the mountain. The pieces of the house come down into the mountain, and I think I want to do that. Let me look. There shouldn't be anything here, So let's come and do one more thing. I'm just going to look at it again. I prefer that. I prefer the narrow look of it. Right there. We don't get, this house doesn't have, this house always has the beds separate. And so that is something that, that's just going to be an apartment building, a place where people share the house. This is coming right here. That is coming off the cliff. I think I'm going to move it one over so we don't, so the builder doesn't fall off. Let's put it right there. All right, and let us build the building here. Assign a builder, and let's assign Dondanas to work on this. So the build options, the builder is going to be Dondanas, build the building. And then this was a thing where we were only saying that we only had 9 houses for couples. So that makes it hard. All right, and then, yay! The druids are better protected. That is excellent. And then right here, let's look at the other one, which is the birch one. Medieval birch house. And let's come to here. And let's look at the residence for a moment. Alternative residence is, I think, not the one that we want. So let's look at the residence. This is the one we want. This is going to be a problem, Houston. Let's see how big this piece is to fit here. So let's move this back to there and move it over like this and raise it up until it's at least right here. Let's see how high that is on the ground. Okay, so see this yard part right here? Level 2. This is where the house is going to be. It's going to be all of this house. We can't put that one there. We can't put a house there unless it's facing this way. It would have to be facing this way. And let's see what we're getting. They are overlapping. Can't put this one here. Yeah, I can't put this one here. I'll have to use a different. So let's return to Littleton. L-I-T-T. And let's see if we can fit one of the Littleton houses right there. Residence, there we go. Let's see what this would look like if we had one of these on the hill facing this way. So this is another one of these houses right up here. Let's turn level 2, level 3 is going to be this big. And it would sit here, nope. Turn it around right here like this. And of course they're tiny, so I can actually sit it down to right there. And it would sit right here on the road. We can move it over 1, I think. And that gives a little space between the houses. And that makes a little neighborhood in this area with these 4 houses and then the apartment buildings behind right here in this line. There's a guardian tower right here, and we can build that guardian tower up. And so we'll have these. We're going to have Elise work on this one. And I don't think there's anything. I can see the hut block. So here we go. Assign a builder, and there we are. And the builder, oh, that's interesting. Look there, it actually shows that they're side by side. They don't overlap, and there is a gap between the two houses. So we'll do it that way. And let's get build options, and let's get Elise to build this. And there we go. All right, so all three of the builders are working on housing right now because we've got these kids and they're living at home. And when they want to go out on their own, there actually isn't any place for them. And perfect timing. Look at this. Valerie finished the guard tower. So Zaf, this is a level 3 of one of the guard towers on the cliffs. And here it is. Wait, I think we have to go down one level. I think we do. We have to go down to the next level for this. Let's come down here. Do we have to go down or do we have to go up? Oh. Ooh. Let's see if there's a way. Let's come this way. Let's come up here. And this is the mechanic right here. And this is the mechanic's entrance right here. And there it is. Oh, that is strange. Look at this. Look what I did. How did I do that? Do you see what I did? They're too close to each other. So the road is running perpendicular or side by side, parallel. I think that it would be parallel. I don't need these right now, so we're going to take them out. If I wanted to do something about this, I could have these do this for right now. And they're stopped in between. And I know this is only a level 3 and that they're going to redo it. Hello, Valerie. And there she is, and she is making sure that the lights work. Wait, what? Ah, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look, there's a blue box. Let's see. So this is the guard tower, and this has two sections to it. So this section right here that comes up here, we're going to take these away for right now. I'm going to give them to Valerie because she's going to put them back. So I'm going to have to give them to her when she works on the next level of this. And there it is. So right here, they can go up and look at the view they're going to have of the balloon and of the underside of one of the houses is going to be there. That is going to be really interesting. And I see what Zaf is wanting. Zaf is wanting there to be more color in the walkways, because right now we're using spruce for all the walkways and they're all wood colored, and they're most of them are dark. And Zaf was talking about adding colored wood, colorful wood that's been painted, or adding colorful blocks of some sort of material to actually be the walkway. And that'll be really interesting to do. We have some very interesting strong winds going on right now. It's supposed to start gusting up really high, And but if you hear wind, I don't think you can hear it, but there is wind blowing pretty strongly for us. So we can get gusts up to 60 miles an hour. We're on the coast. But I think right now those are just like in the 30s. This is the restaurant right here. Let's go to the guard tower for a minute. I'm going to go to the guard tower and we're going to just go to sleep for a second. There it is. See, it's right there. Doo. We're going to use our mermaid swimming skills and swim to here, and we're going to come here and look. So I have them on me and I'll give them back to you. Think to have a walkway with a different color is nice, but maybe at least that was our idea. It's better to have the same color everywhere so the walkway will not hide the buildings behind. And that is intriguing. So Zaf, these buildings are at the lower levels right now. This is a level 2 or 3 right here of this. This is a level 3, I think, of this building. This building is a level 4 and is starting to begin to have the colors of this building. But all these other buildings are actually not. Now, the thing where it begins to look like you can tell what's going to happen to them color-wise is happening with the level 3 of the enchanting tower right there. What would be fun to do, Zaf, is to wait until we see how they're going to turn out and then actually begin to add some other details to it. And look what we've got here. We've got something. We've got a step down right here, and I think we knew this. I think we knew that it was going to step down here. And I'm going to look for a second. This is, in fact, the enchanter right here. And let's come in for a minute. This is my first experience. And dun, 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 dun. There it is in this back corner. Let's get this. Let me put this here. That's probably stuff that I picked up. And let's turn the light on. And there it is. There's the obsidian for the enchanter to use. And this is the enchanter's desk here. This is only a level 1. And we need, I think, a level 3 in order to start researching some things, but we'll look and see. We have somebody. Our warrior princess, Pelagia, is actually a yeah, she's actually a druid warrior princess. And Pelagia is going to take over the guard tower that Valerie is working on now. And she and Violetta are going to be the 2 main guardians here. Look at Tucker. Tucker actually has adaptability and strength, but he is committed to May's mother, who is Begga, and she's a farmer, and we'll see. MPA, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you? So, let's see, as far as adaptability, let's look at our researchers for a minute. We have a couple researchers. There's Fastrid, and he doesn't have it. There's Ilberic. There's Isolda, his Ilberic's daughter. And I'm not going to see anybody. I think we're going to have to actually look for someone. That's interesting. Look at Easton. Look at the strength. 22. Kawabata. Is Kawabata unhappy? Look at her druids. Look at her druidness. Look at, she's a 25. Do you know something? I think Kawabata is unhappy as a carpenter. I think she is. I think we're going to replace her. I think I would like her to do this job. I think she has the temperament for this. She definitely has the mana. She has the knowledge. She has the intelligence. And she's pretty up there. Let's hire her. And I'm going to have to find some place for her to live. Hold on a second. I think she'll be able to live. That's going to be an interesting commute. There is room for her here. How's she going to get here? She could share the place with her. Let's take that away for a second. And let's look until we have some more housing. She could share the place with her. Or, and let me come down. Haven't put her there yet. Or Emery. Let me see if Emery has anyone sharing with her right now. Because I think all the others moved upstairs. So let's come here and see who is sharing. Hi, Emery. Emery is in her bedroom. Chanel is here. Yeah. All right, so what I can do, and Emery's been through this before, we're going to put her here. Chanel and Kawabata will share a room. Emery is going to move into the guest room. And let's get Kawabata here. So let's look. And it should show, sure enough. Look at this, 251. Whoa. So we're going to move her here. Silda's okay where she is. And everyone else is okay for right now. Silda, and I'm going to close this door for a minute. Why don't we go ahead and have, let's have Emery work on the level 2 of the ambassador's location here, the Nether Ambassador. And let's look here for a second. Let's have Emery continue to work on this. Looking at dirt. Coarse dirt. I don't see anything too intense, so we'll let her do that. And Kawabata is going to move and live here and work here. And her commute, this is what we're going to fix right now. So see this right here? I think we can fix this with a ramp to come out. Why don't we have a second piece of come out here? And we can put a ramp there. Maybe if we just bring this out right here, we could put a ramp in. Let's see. Let's try for a second and see. Did I saw MPA, but then there she is. There they are, I should say. And let's come over. It would need to come out this much. So we'll have it come out to here on this side. Let's fill this part in right here. We're actually going to have this turn here. So since we will, we can take this and put it right across this part right here. And then we'll come down and see what we can put here. Let's start right now with this, bringing it down one. And so let's get our ramp pieces. So Zaf, we both, I definitely understand what you're saying. And are these dark oak? I don't want dark oak, I want spruce. And yeah, in the beginning, it is a thing when everything is all one color. And it would be nice to begin to have things have a little bit more color to them. Look at this. Where's that other tree? Oh, here it is. We'll have to see. Oh, it's still there. Good. Okay. But yeah. But as it'll be interesting to see how everything gets colorful as time moves on. And let me put a light here no one can see. So I'm going to put a light right here for a minute. I'm going in here. This is the small ante room here. And I'm going to, I should have one. Let me see. These things should all be here. Let's do this. Let's get one of these and let's go to sleep for a sec. Yeah. And yeah, that will be interesting. So, all right, let's come here. So that wasn't too bad. Look at that. There it is. Let's get the axe. So this part is coming here like this. Let's just leave that for now. I'm wondering if I should put just a little piece right here. Now we know that we can use log to support this right here. Let me see. Nope, this is within the build. We're gonna have trouble here. Right here in River City. I'm gonna have to wait until this is finished for a minute. And then we'll do something here. And but for now, let's put this part here as a reminder to ourselves that that's actually where we're going to put the cross beam for that. So there'll be these cross beams all here together holding this up. And then here, now we know what we can do from Rosa Ouro, and I'm going to do that here. We can actually turn these upside down and put one here that's not upside down. I need maybe to do this. So do one of those there, and then one of these right here. Bring this part down, and now I can put them in. So I will put an upside down one right here, and that'll work for that. And I'll have to do that on this side also. And an upside down one here. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I think that's what we want. I think that definitely is what we want. So let's take this away and let's bring this part over, just right there. And then let's do the same on this side. So this is one over to here. 1, 2, 2. And then one down and one somewhere here. I think. Let's put that there. And then this one here. So let me see. Bonk. Yeah, I definitely want one here. So we'll put that right there. And let's back up. And I don't think I need one in the other area. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So it needs to go right there. But I don't know that that's going to work. We'll see in a minute. It's above that piece. And I'll look at it in just a moment on this side. And on this side, I'll have to wait until it's done a little bit more. I have to wait until the building's done. She's probably going to take away some of that because it's within the build. See that right there? That's the build mark. So we'll see if she takes it away. And if she does, well, we at least have some idea of what it's going to look like ultimately. And that will be good. We would have to put an end to this here. Mixasa is saying our buildings are not very colorful in this style, with two exceptions: the roofs of level 5 and the balloons at levels 2+. And yeah, the roofs at level 5 are really gorgeous, and it's going to be fun when they are all decorating everywhere. That's going to be very, very, very fun. Shall we go ahead and put in a piece of road right here to connect these two? That would be fun. There's nothing here. Ooh. Do we want to put a house or something here in this corner? I wonder what we can put there. Look at that beautiful location. Look at their view. Look at that corner right there like that. Now we are putting something here. I think it's coming down. There it is. There's our house. This was before I fixed the style mod, the modded piece, before I modded it. So it takes away the whole square there. But wouldn't that be interesting? What can we put in between these two? What do you think, Zeph? As far as some of these things are concerned. So this is in fact the graveyard, and this is the Nether miner, and there she is. There's Kawabata in her new position as Nether miner, and she is happy. She is very happy. Look at her. Yeah. I know you need a bunch. She needs a bunch of things. She needs armor. She needs food and things like that. But before we get started, I think I have to bring this all the way down, but I'm not sure yet. Let's wait and see what happens with that, and then we'll fill that in and make that a real mountain. But right here, let's touch down. Let's switch to cliffs right here, and let us look at residences. I'm thinking about other places that we could maybe have. Let's look at luxury for a second. Could have a flower shop. We could, because it's next to the graveyard. I think I looked at the flower shop before and it's pretty big. Let's look at it now for a second. Let me see what it needs. So let's turn it around and let's see how much space there actually is in this corner. Nope. This is not going to fit there because of the way these other buildings are. Let's look at something for a minute. Let me look at residences for a second. We might not be able to put anything there, but let's look at the inner residence right here. I want to see something. So this building, this is the graveyard coming out here, and this is this building here. Just a second. Let me see what I want to do. I want to see if there's some way to fit this somewhere in this area here. Let's see. Now it would have to fit like this. So let's see what we're looking at. There's something up above it that comes to right here. So let's take this down below that. And then let's look at where this is in relationship to the others. So there is a piece. This is the one that has that piece there. What is it going to bump into? Let's move this over this way. Like this. That's right up against that. Let's bring it over this way. Let's look and see what happens here. And now it is too far over this one. So let's come here. So that is where it can be. Does it help us in any way? It will give us some more housing in this area. It actually does fit into this spot. It does do away with the walkway that we had here. We would have to bring the walkway down to meet this and up again to meet that. I don't know. I don't know about that. What do you think? What do you think? Do we need some light? Would you like to see it in the light? The sun is about to come up, I think. Or is it going down? No, it just set. I'm going to sleep on the bridge. And let's see. Let's see what happens here. It's not so much that I'm trying to, yes I am. I was about to say, I'm not trying to stuff every section of the mountain, but I kind of am. This doesn't do us any good up here. It really is what we need to go here. Let me look at something for a minute. What if we terraformed this? Let's come down. There it is. Let's bring this out so that it is not inside any of these buildings here. So it can't be there. It can't be there. Is there any way that it can be here then? Nope, this way. Can it be here? Oi, Mr. Villager! Aww. Aww, that's a shame. It didn't notify you. Hold on here. Let's put it, let's see. I'm trying to see if there's any way that we can make it fit. I don't think there is. I don't think we're going to be able to put something else here without it overlapping in all the wrong places. And up here, we can put it here. And that means that we'd have to do something different with all of the road pieces. And we were talking about it coming right to here. I want to see this for a second. Let's bring it down. I think those match now. I think that matches there. Let's do a level 5 so I can see for a minute. This is the inner residence, level 5. There it is. And Maxwell the cat. Hello, Maxwell. Hello, welcome, welcome. And if we have it here, it matches both of those places. But we can't have it, and this is the reason why. I think it interferes. I'm looking for the white. There it is. Ooh, and that would be interesting. Is that building going to take off the bottom of this? There's a piece, and it's coming here. Let's look at this. Can't come here. It's inside these two. So it would have to come out to here like this. And right here, where's this building? This is a building. Building is this? Ah, this is the house that's up above it. So see, there's a house up above it right there. And that's why we brought it down to 1, 2. Is 2 enough? No. 3. But 3 actually is okay. 3 is, we can have the walkway. This is the, we could have the walkway turn around the building. What do you think of that? I'm looking for a second. I'm looking at the stack of these. Mr. Villager, como está você? How are you? How are you? Haven't really missed anything. I can show you in a minute. Before we go. This isn't coming on, so I don't think it interferes with that. It does interfere with these. So what would happen is we had a walkway, we added a walkway piece right here. It's hard to choose the style because it's too much like Crimson or others. Yeah. So there's I don't know how anyone chooses a single style of any of them. I really don't, Max. I really don't. Usually what I do is this here, where if you can see, I have all sorts of things. This school is actually high magic style, and then I have the medievals, and then I have the urban savanna because I love that building. And I'm using Littleton for a lot of pieces. But for Guardian's Rock, we are using the cliff style here. And that is giving us this look, which is really cool. It is, ooh, I got caught by a tree. A tree reached out its arms and grabbed me and kept me from falling all the way down. Oh, look who's here. A trader is here. So, but yeah, that's, I know exactly what you mean. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to add stone. There's nothing here. Look at that. See, there's nothing right there. Is that my imagination? That's not my imagination. Hold on here. Let's take this. Whoop. There we go. Let me see what it says is here. It says something's here. Right here. I want to move this back. All right, so that is the guard tower right there. So it would be sitting right here at this guard tower piece. This wouldn't be here because this is not a part of the guard tower. The guard tower actually ends right there. This is extra that we put in. We could have this extra piece that extends here not come this way and come out and meet the road right here. And then that allows this, wow, that is close, but it works. Wow, that is really, really close. That is really close, but it works. Look at this, see? There's nothing here. That is not going over top of that blue. There's nothing here. Right here. Ooh. But this is this house above, and it is fine. So we don't have to worry about that either. And then this part right here where this chimney is, where those two chimneys are, we can have them come up behind. Something right there. Wow. Oh, the texture pack. Thank you, Mr. Villager, is Chroma Hills, my favorite. And Chroma Hills, it says that it is 19 and that it might not be compatible with 20, but that's what I'm running. I'm running the 19. When it was 16, it was compatible with 19. Simon did a really good job of keeping it pretty safe as far as the blocks are concerned, the textures of the blocks. So I really love it. It's one of my favorite. I think it is my favorite, my ultimate favorite, since I don't use anything else. You don't think your phone can launch this texture pack? Oh, I don't know. That's an interesting thought. I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, Mr. Villager would know. He would know for definite. I'm going to do it, people. I'm going to do it. Let me find the hut block. The hut block is sitting right here. Here it is. It is out in the open. The night is coming, and we are going to hit assign a builder. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I'm going to climb up to the fire truck for a minute. The fire balloon. I'm going to climb all the way up to the fire balloon right here. And we're going to come in here, and we're just going to nap. There isn't anybody assigned to the balloon yet. We have to at least get up to level 2, I think, before we can start assigning firemen to work on the balloon. That's going to be interesting because they are also going to be druids. So that's going to be quite something. Let me not put these away for a second. I think I might have to do something about the road now. So, or I can wait until they start working on it. Oh, that's scary. That is a little scary. Because they're going to take it away while they're working on it. And that's what's going to make it scary. We're going to make this look like a mountain. So that'll work. Oh, good. Good. Yay. Let me think. What tempo, Captain? Is the cliff... Is that the cliff we're supposed to be? You were lost. No. Thank you, Zaf. You're not lost. This is Prasino, and we are supposed to be on our way to Rosa Ouro. So why don't we do this right now? I'm going to let these pieces go. I think we've set what we can set today. This is going to stay for right now, and then we're going to move. Zaf is reminding us we're going to go to the desert. We're going to go to lush savanna, and we are going to see Rosa Ouro, the gold mining town. And we'll do that right now. Let's come here. And while that is changing, I'm going to change. So I'm going to try something different. So we'll do this. We'll start a new music of drone hands for this one. And here we go, Thalassia Twitch. So this is the other town. I have 2 towns that I'm doing at the same time. One in the desert and one in the green. And so the green one is Prasino, and the desert one is Rosa Ouro. Prasinos is green, I believe, in Greek. And here we are. Look at this. And here we are. I'm going to rise up. Max, Mr. Villager, Zaf. Here is what it looks like right now. So in this town, which was started by Pierce, you don't think someone playing Minecraft Realms. So this is the town of Rosa Ouro, and the mayor of this town, Pierce, owns this saloon right here. And this saloon, he and his partner Ember own this saloon, and this is kind of the center of town. As a matter of fact, guys, I was thinking that I was going to make an office for them out of this room here. This room right here can't be rented out because this is on top of the restaurant. So even though it is a part of the tavern, they're only leasing or only letting the 4 rooms that are over here, the 3 rooms, I should say, that are over here. Those are the ones that they're doing. Oh, and they're also doing this room here because Julie is actually staying there on this side. So we're going to probably make, how did you build, Max? You like it, but how did you build, hold on a second. So YouTube's got some weird heart thing that's always in the way. So I'm just going to, just for a second, put something here. Uh-oh, someone got done. Just so that I can see what the rest of your sentence was. Hold on a minute. Let's put this here for a second. Let's put that. So what did you say? How did you do the building that good? Because I am not doing it. These buildings are part of Minecolonies, but you know that, right, Max? You play Minecolonies? And so these styles are actually the styles of that were created by the style designers. And I'm just putting things together from different styles to make them all, to make my town look the way I want it to look. So that's what I usually do. So this is the saloon right here. And when we go up into town, right here down this road is the bank, because this is a gold mining town. And this was originally the town hall when there were only wagons here. When we first got here, there were actually wagons. How did you place? Oh, you mean place the buildings. I like it. It's one of the things I like to do, and I've been doing it since maybe 12. I've been playing Minecolonies since 12. And it's the thing, thank you, by the way, thank you. It's the thing that I find fun. It's the thing that actually is the thing I love about Minecolonies. That you can make whatever town you want, and Minecolonies is fine with that. And it is one of the really fun things about playing Minecolonies modded Minecraft, is that you can do that. So yeah, so I've been doing it for a while, and I like making places that work for the people who live here. And that's another thing that I do. What I'm constantly trying to do is make something that works for the people who live here. So for instance, we have a builder, Ainsley, and Ainsley's building, after she moved out of her wagon, because she was in a wagon train originally, she built this as her builder shop. And this builder shop was working for her until she started getting contracts up here on top of this hill. And then it's an impossible commute. So she and her partner, Robert, moved into this apartment building right here. And she built a builder's shop. This is actually a builder's shop right here. This is one of 3 or 4 builder shops that there are for the cliff builds. And there she is. Hi, Ainsley.
Nice to see you.
What do you need? Thank you. Oh, you're waiting for bookcases. Okay, and they're going to be delivered. Excellent. Excellent. But what she is working on is up here. So she can come off of the balloon. She can come to here. She can, for the time being, we don't have this connected. This is one of the connections that I should do right now, actually, to connect this road right here with this platform piece right here and this road right here, because this would allow her to go up here without going down first. She could go up here, and this is eventually going to be an apartment building. And then she's crossing over here. She's walking up here and coming over. I think if she comes over this way, she can come all the way over to here. There she is. And then she can work on the enchanter building, which is what she's working on. And so just a second, it is time. Your English is bad? What is your language? It doesn't seem bad to me. You think Minecolonies will be cooler if they collab with Mod Create, add trains, mechanics, and buildings with it? You'll always have mechanics, but yeah. Mixasa, who is one of the designers, and in fact is a designer of this style. He's one of the style designers. He happens to be a coder, but he is not one of the developers of Minecolonies, but he works with them. And you can see what he's saying. He would love it. He would love it. He would love to have what you're talking about. And there's a bunch of people who would love it. The problem, of course, is coding and keeping that code up with Minecraft. Because remember, Minecraft? Minecraft has a tendency to make it difficult for sometimes for modders. And I'm going to bed. If you wonder what's going on, I'm going into my suite in the saloon and I'm going to bed. But yeah, there are a bunch of people who want that. One of the Twitch streamers, House of Doggus, he has done, I believe he's done one of the mechanical ones with Minecolonies, and it does work. The only reason I don't have any of those is I don't care about them. Russian. Ah, yes. Okay. Vincentius Primus actually had Russians. Was it only the one? I wonder. When you worked with the Russian developers,
yes,
there was more than one, right? There were two of them.
There was one actual co-worker.
One
Alex,
co-worker, Alex, yeah.
and then there were Kevin worked with a consulting firm. That was Yuri and Dmitry.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. So Vincentius Primus actually had some experience with people who were speaking Russian when he was working for a specific company that was coding. They were coding, they were doing development work. But welcome. Yeah, I will have to look. I can look at Russian on Duolingo and see. I'm having fun doing that, looking at all the different languages on Duolingo. It's really fun. And by the way, people, I actually know that usually I'm just talking about things, and I know that I mention brands sometimes. I know that I'm sort of giving away advertising in that kind of way. I recognize that. I don't care right now. I will care one day, but right now I don't. So, but I am aware of it for those of you who are going, you can get paid to do that, to talk about Duolingo and stuff like that. And yes, I know. And that's something I'll think about later. Right now, I just want to play my game. and which I'm having fun doing. So yes, so we've got your favorite moment in building is to build the walls. Oh, you love building walls. Interesting. You don't know why? Walls are interesting. And the way you, if that's your favorite thing to do, it's really fascinating because when you have a landscape, let's say for instance like this, if I was going to build a wall around this city, can you imagine, because of the levels, what would happen with a wall? And I think that that probably makes it fun for you, trying to put a wall in that actually will match the landscape and things like that. I can see that. I definitely can. All right, speaking of walls, let me look for a minute because we don't have anything around the sheep, but the sheep are staying close to home. I don't have to go round them up. We do have another portal, a wild nether portal right here. I'm not doing anything with it yet. We'll see what happens later because you want to defend your village from zombies. But there is a small amount of raiders. Yeah, there can be. If you're playing Minecolonies, the amount of raiders you get increases as your colony grows. So in the beginning, you don't get that many. But then as you start to have higher and higher level buildings, you begin to get more unless you adjust it in the code so that it doesn't do that. I think you can. Mixasa would have to correct me on that one. I don't play that way. I am an ambassador from the ocean nation of Tana, which are mermaids, and we act as ambassadors. Some of us do. Some of us who love land people act as ambassadors, and we have been on the planet for thousands of years, as long as witches and enders have been on the planet. Witches have been on the planet so long that they have dispersed into just small groups. But one time they had an amazing nation. There was an amazing nation of witches. And you know that there's the Crimson Keep, that one. That to me, that style is the city of witches to me. That's what I call that in my world. So when I use Crimson Keep pieces, they're the city of angels, city of witches, and that's really fun. But we have treaties with barbarians, with pirates, and with the skeletons and enders. Skeletons and enders. We don't really have a treaty with the piglins. We have an ambassador from the land people who goes through the nether to using the nether mine, and they arrange to trade with the piglins that way. Hi, Fallon. How are you? It's getting dark, isn't it? Hi, Gorman. Fallon and Gorman are researchers. I wanted to do some research, and I'll see what happens here. But the biggest problem for you is you can't hire more workers, like 2 workers working the same time to make it faster, and builders to build faster. But you can do research, so hold on a second. Let me turn into a survivalist. Hold on. Let me turn into a survivalist. There we go. And so this is the university, Max. When you're in the university, you can come here and you can look at technology. And in technology, there are a couple things that will help them build faster. One of them is the memory aid, which helps workers learn 25% more recipes, because if you're going to build faster, then your crafters have to be able to keep up. You have to have your warehouse be able to keep up as well. And then this is when you open your smeltery. See this one right here? Citizen block break speed increases by 10. And there it is, increasing by 15, increasing by 25. And when you get up to, I think you have to have a level 5 building here, but this increases to 50%. So you can make them really fast. And if you build them up to the higher levels, you can make them fast. But even at the beginning, see, you can make their tools last longer, and you can make them place blocks faster, 10% faster. I understand the coding problem. It's been explained. I've seen Raycoms explain the coding problem with having more than one builder working on something. It's just really complex. And so that hasn't happened yet. And that's one of the things that lots of people ask for. And so they've made ways to increase the speed of the builder building. And you know, if you get too restless of it, in the very beginning, when I was doing 14 probably through 16 or 18, I placed the buildings. I would place the houses myself. I just placed them because I didn't want to wait. And then I let the townspeople make the businesses that they used. And that worked for me. That's the way I like to do it. How do you think, what the biggest building in style? You think it's town hall style pagoda? Oh no. Pagoda's been long passed by styles like, let me see. Good night, Fallon. Let's come up here. Oh wait, let me change. She was reminding me that I didn't change back into mermaid. Hold on for a second and I'll show you. Let's just go back to mermaid mode, and there we are. And that allows me to swim. And so let me rise up into the air. And I'm going to come over to this balloon for a second. I think right now, despite what Matlam and Mixasa think, I think that actually Byzantine is the most complex, but steampunk and Byzantine are kind of running race and race to be the hardest. So Byzantine, BY. Let's look at the town hall for a second. I haven't seen their town hall in a long time, but let me see if it's still what I remember. Mubian. There it is, right here. Let's look at the level 5 for a second, and let's see how far out I have to get to do this. Yeah. So this is Mubian's town hall for, no, it can't be, because Spumante actually made this. But this is the town hall for Byzantine. You like the fortress is bigger, town hall is bigger, but pagoda is prettier. Is it bigger? Let me see the fortress town hall. Let's switch and look at fortress TR. I haven't seen the fortress town hall in ages. Let's see what it looks like. Level 5. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt, the fortress town hall is the largest. It's even larger than pagoda. It definitely is. Wow. Look at that. And all in here, all this area in here where they have all of this going on underneath, that's intense. So there is the fortress town hall, which definitely makes it. Wait, cliffs and others, you didn't see it in style colonies. You have to get it from, and Mixasa, you'll have to explain to him, because Vincentius Primus did it for me, so that he can see it in style colonies. You have to add it to style colonies. Let me look at Pagoda for a second. And let's switch and go to Pagoda. Pagoda. And let's go to fundamentals and let's go to the town hall. Level 5. The town hall is smaller, but it's so intense that I think that's why everyone thinks that it is really so big. But believe it or not, Mixas, I think your town hall now. Let's come here and go to Cliffs for a minute. This is the town hall we're building right now from the Cliffs design. And let's go to the town hall. And there it is, level 5. And let's see if we're able to see. This is level 1 right here. And level 5, there it is. Hold on a sec. It's in the shadows. But there it is. This is the town hall we're in the process of building right now. And this is pretty intense. So it is definitely as intense as Pagoda as far as building it is concerned. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait until it's completed. I really can't. But yes, so this is the one that we're building on the side of the cliff right now. And we are having Keanu work on the level 2 right at this point. Arcology is this other mod. Arcology is the exact opposite. Arcology is tiny, tiny. So the town hall for Arcology is this level 5. That's it. That's the level 5 town hall for Arcology. Arcology is a really interesting piece. I like it to use with Lady Shatana's cavern style. These two styles I think work really nicely together. But that's the town hall for them, and it's really simple. It's really simple. And then the other one, Mr. Villager, you mentioned someone. Goat is definitely really amazing. Cliffs is not in the style mod, Byzantine either. No, they're not. They're actually, you have to load them in. You have to load them into the style. So the reason why they show up in mine is because I have used them. So this is my personal style section here. And the ones that I've used quite often appear here. And then Minecolonies team did a special Christmas section. And this is it here. And then these are the Minecolonies official styles right here. And below them is what is called style colonies. And these are these. Antique. The Crimson. Have I seen the Crimson Town Hall? Let me look at the keep. Let me look. Speaking of walls, wow. Let me look at the keep. Let me look at the huts. And let me find the town hall. I've seen it. I know I have. But let me find it again for a second and look at it. So Crimson Keep is the one I call the witches' ancient city. And whenever I use it, I say that the people of the town, the current town that I'm doing, have found the witches, have found remnants of the witches' city, and they're building it. This is the outside of the Crimson Keep at level 2, 3, 4, and 5. So on the outside, it's a huge box. But on the inside, it's stunning. It really is pretty amazing. But it doesn't have a lot of stuff on the inside. It doesn't have a lot of rooms and things, which is why it looks like something old and ancient. Look at this throne room here. Is pretty wild. Look at the size of that throne. So this is really, and that's all that's in this building. So it's kind of like what you would see in the pyramids or something. And so that's why I always think of Crimson Keep as a historical, as something that belonged to old people who aren't here anymore. Poor witches. Most of them are choose to live in little tiny covens, and they don't live in cities anymore. And that's my story for it. You think it's like a fortress? It's new to pair with something. Yeah, it's meant to pair with something. That's what you mean. And by the way, Max, your English is very good. Considering my Russian is non-existent and you're understanding me to some degree, I think that is amazing. And yeah, so that is really cool. And I would like to know way more languages than I do. But so far, all I know is English and a teeny bit of French, Greek, Portuguese, some Japanese, and I'm looking at some others, some Creole, and some things like that. But I like looking at all of them. And okay, so we were looking at some of those just for a little bit, and I'm going to go back and see what my builders are doing. So Hira started working on the plantation, and Lila finished the dye shop. Oh, thank goodness, because we had maxed out dyes. Hold on a sec. Yeah, it's lagging. No, it's me. I have a notification. Vincentius, am I still connected? I'm getting a notification from OBS that the stream is not getting through. We're having storms here, windstorms. So I should say, thank you, Zav, Afgaristo. If I disappear,
And not lagging
okay,
anymore.
Okay.
Actually, if you move a little bit, I'll be able to tell
you'll be able to tell.
eventually.
Okay. If I disappear, it's because we're having storms here, and they're wind storms, so they could blow down trees, and that might affect the electricity. So if I suddenly disappear, that will be the reason why. It's raining
You're
here.
good.
I'm good for now? Okay, good. All right. Yeah, I saw it. It's saying it again. There's a warning. I've got a warning that the stream is having trouble reaching, that OBS is having trouble connecting with YouTube. So it might start skipping again in just a little bit.
That's because of all the money that everyone pays Comcast.
All the money that everyone pays Comcast, yes.
We're protected against
Oh, man.
alien invasion and hail and fire and nuclear attack and everything, but not wind.
But not wind. Vincentius Primus, everybody. Vincentius Primus is taking a break from his computer for a minute and is commenting on his frustration with our internet provider. All right. All right. It is raining on the lush savanna. I'm going to go down. I think it's going to continue to rain. I want to see what Hira is doing. Hira's making a new plantation, and I want to see how far he's gotten. And Ainsley has started working again on the enchanter, which is right here, and we'll see how far she gets. That looks a little bit more. I recognize that part. So I think she's getting some of the stuff that she needs in order to do that. And there it is. Dun, 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 dun. He's still working on it, but you can see it coming out there. Now we have, these are the ruins, the skeleton ruins. And so we're probably going to have to do some terraforming in this area. These tunnels actually go back to skeleton homes that used to be here before we got here. And you can see it goes back really far into the mountain. There's water. This is a very wealthy skeleton home right here, and we've been here. There's one there and one up here. I wonder how far. Nope, this is the end of it right here. But it's one of the skeleton homes, and it's going to be, there are ruins right in this area here. We're not going too far beyond this into this area, but we've got some definite ruins right on this side of the mountain. Error. that's what OBS is saying. OBS is saying error. I'm supposed to be putting in a walkway, aren't I? I am. Do you have other channel like didn't see you making videos? Yeah, I used to, long time ago. I think that was that connection to the people, and so I don't do videos anymore, but I do have a video channel. So if you look for Monster to Mermaid on YouTube, you will see two channels of mine. One of them has a white background behind the mermaid, and that's the sea foam background. That's the current one. And the other has a greenish background, and that is the sea kelp or seaweed background. And that's the old videos that I used to do, but most of those are from 16 probably through 18 maybe I did. And yeah, they're still there, and the only reason they're not connected is because I got caught up when YouTube did that thing where you had to give them they're not connected to each other. So yeah, I did long time ago. And I also have Twitch. I also have my Twitch channel, and yeah, so I do both of those. Is it what time? Oh, good. Everyone's about to go to bed. And I'm going to go to bed too. I want to see about, I need the sun to be out, and it's still raining. So I'm going to go to the saloon and go to sleep. See, everybody's just standing around because it's raining. Logan is talking to a visitor, and Jet is looking out over the waters, over the Narrows River. And there's one of, I think that's Turu? Yeah, Turu, one of our couriers. She's joining that little crowd of people who are talking. They're about to all go home. Ember is coming downstairs from cleaning rooms, checking the rooms. I think she was just making sure that everything's ready for all the visitors to come and rent the rooms. See, all the rooms are nice and clean and tidy. Have I not done anything to this? Huh, I'm gonna have to look at that. But it is almost time for everyone to go home, and we're going to start seeing all the people returning to their houses. We have some visitors, but see all the people walking around? They're going to start going home in about a half hour of their time. And while we're waiting for a second, let me come down here. I actually don't want to get more people, but I might need to find some people with some mana, some super amount of mana. We still need some. So let's look. The mana is 8. Thank you, Lena. And let's look at you. Sato, what are you doing here? Sato's hanging out and having fun with the visitors. Sato loves to hang out in the saloon. Let's look here. The mana's only 7. These are kind of kids. Not really. Yeah, they're kind of kids. They're kind of university students. And they are... But Sato just went home because he lives with his sister. Nah, it's not. And that story always keeps getting weird, but he's not living with his sister. He's living, we thought that it was his sister, but it's not. It's actually a stranger he met on the River Runner. And she was terrified of, I mean, she wanted to start a new life, but she was terrified. And they got to be friends when they were on their way to the town. And when they arrived, they decided to, Maxwell, you're going to go? Okay, take care. Bye, Maxwell. Thank you. Thanks, Zaf. Okay, and we're going to come here. I'm going to go to sleep. How close am I? I still have time. I still have time. Yay. I'm a little thirsty. Vincentius is napping. He's napping. All right, it's the next day and it's not raining. Yeah, I heard that. We're going to have, I'm going to come over here. I want to see if I can make it easier for Ainsley to build up here. And I could join this road right here, this one right here, with this one across here. Now that we have the boat here, we could actually just put in the straight right here. However, I don't know if it's going to be taken away. And so the best thing to see, let's come here and let me see how close this is. And let's go to mine for a minute. Say monster. There we go. And let's come here. Oh, I had arcology. That's pretty cool. Let's take a road piece. I see it. It's doing that thing where it's going back and forth. Straight. Let's come here and let's see how overlapping this is. of these different buildings. I might be able to put it there. I might indeed. It is. We might have to do a jog here to get a little bit closer to the ship. Let's see how far this comes out. Comes to here. Let's put this in. Oh, I also do the roads. I didn't tell Max that, did I? Yeah, that I usually do my own roads. If we wanted to, we could leave her off and have the boat actually come to here. I think I might want to do that. Let's see if we leave the boat off. So we're leaving the mechanic shop. It's going to be below this walkway here. So it's not going to interfere with theirs. And let me look and see what that means. I see that most of it's going to go away. When the mechanic shop is built, most of this is going to go away. So I don't want to build that right now, because the builder will just take it all away. Let's come up to here. See this one right here? Let's bring it up to here. So then all she has to do is go downstairs to the apartment building connection and then come back up to this. And let's see what this looks like. So we could put this here and have it come over to here. And where's here? Where's the walkway for this? Whoa, it is up here. Wow. You see that walkway? There's a walkway there that is higher than the walkway here, but it has to be because of that. So they're coming to here. What is this level right here? This is 105, and this is 105, and this is 106. So that's only a block up from there. But here, this is, right here is 99. 7 blocks. That's right. Remember, I was talking about this before. What we would have to do is put a corner in right here and have it walk itself down to this level to join this house, have this house join up with this building right here, which is going to go across to these buildings. That's what we'll do. So let's take this piece right here, and let's go to scans and spruce roads, and let's take this corner piece and let's come up to where we see this. So see that part right there? We're fitting this kind of in between these two, right at this point right here. Yeah, they're going to take some of it away, but way less of it than they were going to take down at the other section. And we can put this here. Do we want the inside or the outside? Let's do the inside curve right here. And we can put this right in this spot. Whoops. Mr. Villager? Nothing, you're just being tranquil? Okay. Yeah, this is Drone Hand's music. Isn't it pretty? It's pretty. And very soft and fun. I've got something right here. See this? See that coming down? I'm going to have to do stairs, I think. I think I might. I think I might have to do stairs down. Let's try putting in stairs here. Temporarily, for sure. Temporarily, for sure. Let's put in stairs right here. Let's come down, or let's leave that right there. Let's bring it up and let's look. You wanted to play with Max as have also mobile. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's come here and let's go to here, and I don't have any stairs. Let's do the jungle. Let's do jungle for a minute. I think the jungle's going to be easier than dark oak. Let's look at the stair. Here we go, stair 1. Yeah, I think so. So there it is right there. Let's turn it and put it right into this part right here. I think I still maybe need that piece. I need a turn piece at both ends. So right here I need a piece to turn out, and right here I need a piece. There's not enough room. There's actually not enough room for a stair. Let's come right to here. If we put it right here, see that right there? It would come up to here like this and go past this area right here. Now that is something I did not think about. Okay. I didn't think about this. So I know that this part is going to be up here, but the actual road piece is only going to be at 99. And then all the rest of them are up here at this level right here. And going up and down from in this area. What if I have to do? I might have to do ladders like Mixasa was suggesting for some areas. Yeah. I think I might have to. I might have to do a platform. So what would happen is I would, let's switch packs. Let's go back to my pack for a second. Right here, let's go here. So what I would need to do is do almost the end in 20 minutes actually. In 20 minutes I'm going to be done. Let's look here. Put a corner, let's put that corner that we were talking about, except we're going to turn it this way and move it in here, and let's turn it so that we can have it going this way. There it is right there. I'm going to have to do a ladder right here. I'm sure that the enchanter is going to be fine with that. With the ladder, but let's come to here and bring this out to where it ultimately will be. And let's bring it down the one so that it matches. And it's going to be here, and it's going to sit here and match that part right there. So we're going to have it be here like this, and it is in that spot. So let us come here and let us construct this, and let's make that go away. So there's this new piece right here. She's already using this way up, but what we're going to do is make it official by putting in some pieces right here. I'm going to put the wall here for a second so nobody falls. And then how am I going to do this? Let me get this to show itself again. Let's touch right here, and let's pull out the corner again. There it is. And so now we can see where we were looking at this road the last time. So see down there where that piece is? We're gonna do both these pieces together. So this one is going to go here like this and over to here like that. And that's where this piece is going to be. I see that isn't there yet. So they'll just take this away when the time comes. So because we're building this first. So let us construct this right here, and that is there. Okay, let's go to sleep. We're gonna need some light. So we're just gonna sleep right here. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Difficult to find the other. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. All right, so see where this is? This is what we have. This is all we have from here to here to do this. So remember that thing that we found? Let's go to it. Was it in dark oak or was it in jungle? I think it might have been jungle. I think it's called the bat pole. And I think we're going to look for it right now. So fundamentals, roads, there it is, the bat pole. So we're going to put in a bat pole right here, right at the end of this. So that would be turned, should we turn it this way and then have them come out from here, and they would be coming down. Oh, that's almost perfect. Look at that. That is perfect, except for one thing. You see it, right? When he builds the building, when she does, when Ainsley builds this, it's too close to that. It's too close to the building, and this is going to go away when she does the level 4 and 5. But we can put it back. I actually like it there like that. That is going to work really well. It actually is. Ooh, so Hira finished the plantation. So we have a new plantation, and Omar started to work on what he needs to finish on the hospital. So that is good. To the bat pole. Here we go. Let's do this. So constructed. And let's put this here. And dun 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 dun. So now she can actually just come here and go here. And we're going to have this piece come back to where it's supposed to be. Take this away and put this, no, let's put the yellow in right there. I don't need that. And I don't need these two, so we'll take that away. I don't need this, and this is where she needs to be able to get to a walkway that was right here that isn't here anymore. So, because look where this is. This is down in this area. So she's not going to use this. I think she's still going to come this way because these walkways don't match yet. But in the future, she'll be able to do that. So it doesn't interfere with her, what she wants to do. Do we need log to come out? We might not. Let's wait and see when this is done. This is on this piece right here. Is this slab? It is slab. Let's change that and make that come down. And let's change this piece right here, these two pieces, and make them come down solid on top of, resting on top of this stone. And this stone part right here, do I need it yet? I'm not gonna fix this mountain until after they're done working. We can do that. Hi. Sorry that I know that it's lagging, but our Chloe is our mechanic, and she is just walking around for right now. I'm gonna let her do that. I could bring this across, but I don't want to right at this moment. But if I did, look, they'd be connected. No, they wouldn't. Interesting. Interesting. Let's put this here for right now. And this would be connected to that. They can always go up and down right here. I don't have any place for them to go except up right here to that. And that is what. So we actually could put this across. I don't know why I still don't want to. There's some reason why I don't want to just yet. So I think I'm just gonna wait. Do I have enough going on here? Not yet, so we'll wait on that also. So we just have to wait until the buildings are a little bit more built. Now this is a level 5 right here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's come and see. No, it's only a 4. Ooh, maybe that's why I'm not. That's only a 4. Oh. So there's still stuff that needs to be done. So Zaf, have a wonderful Sunday, and thank you. And Zaf, this is only a level 4 of this building here, see? So it doesn't have its really pretty roof and stuff yet. And Zaf, Kala Apogivma. Kala Apogivma. And I hope I am saying that correct. Apogivma. Apogivma. Good afternoon. Have a good afternoon. I hope that's what that means. Have a good evening. I think that's what that means. And I will see you soon. Take care. Yeah, we're almost done. I'm amazed. We have like 20 minutes still. Time ran backwards. That is interesting. So yeah. I like that we have a bat pole. which is fine because we're coming up to some people who are right in this area right here. There's actually something here, right here. And I believe that is what was coming on in this neighborhood. Let's go here. Let's use mine for a minute. Let's use one of the road pieces and let's have this come on. Let's just use the straight piece for a second. This is what I want to see. There's the alchemist right there. Look at the pretty roof. There, I think Zaf is going to like the coloring as it gets done. So we're connecting to the, we're actually connecting right here to this building. And we're not building anything here because it actually is going to run across this building. And I want to see what it looks like first. There might not be any room for that. This place might be a nice view. Why not rest a bit? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, so I think you are correct. I think I'm just going to leave this for right now and not do anything else. And we'll just wait while she is working on this. And she is working on it. See, the books are up here in the cave part right here. This is going to be one of the rooms when she's done. And she is working on it since she moved into her new builder's shop right here. She is quite happy with working on the enchanter that is up here. And Lila is going to be doing some work, but I think we're going to leave Lila on the ground actually working on the buildings down here, because these are all still level 3s and 4s. I think Sato is a 4. Yeah, he's a 4, but Julie is a 4. Yay! We've got 4s in this area. Got to the point to be cute. Look at the size of it. You mean the view from the bat pole. Yeah, I think that's really, I agree. I think it's really going to work really nicely there. And I'm glad that that was included in the jungle. This is a jungle piece. And the view from the bat pole is really nice. It really is. So why don't we just leave this for now and let all of this take care of itself for a little bit. This is the top of this house here, and we can go all the way down like this. And this is one of the apartments here. And I believe, let me see who's here. I can't see who is in the beds here. This looks like Balachildis is here. I need to put another bed right here. So we're going to add that bed to the building. That bed's missing. That's the thing. This is a level 3 or 4. Can we see which one it is? 3. 2. Is there? I think there is. Oh, there might not be. Oh. This is only a level 2. There isn't an extra bed there. Okay. So Bally is here. And Chloe, this is this one. You know, I'm confused. I was thinking that this was this one right here. This one right here is where Robert and Ainsley moved back to be close to the boat. And I don't know whether they're using this one or not. Robert is here. Lexi is there. Ainsley is probably upstairs. And there we go. And let's come here. The moon is looking nice. Let me see. Let's come over and look at the place that we were looking at. Let's come and look from here. Wow. Look at that. That is very, very cool. Even more with these stars, we should have an observatory. We did have an observatory at Seabridge in 19, didn't we? We had a wonderful observatory. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait till you see, Mr. Villager, what the mystical site looks like. It really is like something like the pyramids or something. It's really amazing and gorgeous. And it looks like maybe something that they found that was left by the skeletons, and they restored it. That's what it looks like. And it's going to be really fun. It's definitely going to be really fun. And let's come over here. So I'm going to go back down and look at the finished plantation for a minute. And we might have Kaylee move across. Nah, we will probably not have a person. I'm holding a lantern in my hand when I went to sleep. That's very strange. And then I had a light on in the room as well. Good gracious. Does that seem dark? Is it raining? No, it's just early in the morning. Wow. Look at that. So we're going to, oh, people are up already. So we're going to come here and I'm going to close the door. I'm going to go down. Let's look at the plantation. It is the Cliffs plantation, and it is our third plantation, Mr. Villager. So this is the steampunk farm. This is the steampunk plantation right here with the water in the center there. And then this is the Cliffs, level 1. Dun, 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 dun. I like it. So we connected it to this part of the road here, which belongs to the concrete mixer and to the glass shop right here, and then to the other housing right there. You should have more hanging gardens around town, mainly on these high areas. If you need, you have some plant ideas. When these are level 5s, Miksasa and Matlam actually have lots of hanging gardens. They actually do at the higher levels, and they're really pretty. And it's going to be fun. You have some plant bad ideas. And yes, so it's going to be really interesting to see. So for instance, this building I thought was a level 5. It's actually not. This is a level 4, and look at the plants that they already have, the hanging gardens that Matlam and Miksasa included in the build. So they're really, really pretty. These are level 3s. That's the Fletcher, level 3, and this is a level 3 of the Crusher right here. And this is a level 3 of the Dye Shop. So you see there's a lot of hanging gardens included on these. This is a level 4, I believe, of this house right here with its gardens. And then up here, look already, this level 2 of this house already has hanging gardens off of the boat. And I just love the way that looks. I love it. It is so cool. And then this is actually a level 5. So this, what Zaf was wanting, more color and stuff, this is actually one of their buildings. Now, if we wanted to, in regards to what Zaf was talking about, we could maybe change the light fixtures, because in some other areas these light fixtures are a little bit more colorful, but we'll see. This is a builder right here, and of course this balloon is a builder right here, and then this is a courier balloon. I don't have any of the, or hardly any of the balloons that are supposed to be up here. And when I start having the balloons that are supposed to be here, they're really going to add a lot of color in this area. And so I think that is the intention of the style builders, Matlam and Mixasa, in this build. It just takes time. And remember, Mr. Villager, the other day when we had that person who was asking about how long it takes to do everything, and Mixasa said that it took 300 to 400 hours. That kind of time. 300 to 400 in-world hours. So that is going to give us a lot of the look that we have. This school is a level 5. And look how pretty. Look at the gardens on the top of it. And there's its roof right here, made out of, that's purpur, isn't it? Yes, it is made out of purpur, and looking really cool. These balloons that are white are actually a different color, although these are guardian balloons. And remember when Mixasa said the reason they are not in a lot of colors is because they're supposed to blend in with the clouds, because they're actually warrior balloons. They're actually balloons that are supposed to be up in the air and be able to fight and not be picked off. And so if they're the same color, if the balloon's the same color as the clouds, then it'll be really hard to strike at them. And that is so cool. As opposed to this is actually a courier right here. And this is a level 3 courier. When Omar is done with the hospital level 4, I think we'll have him bring that courier up. This is a level 3 here. This might be a level 5. Let me look inside for a second and see what it says. It is only a level 3. Uh-oh, we have one. They like to get stuck there. They get stuck, the bees. Let me do something here. That is actually really kind of neat. Relationship to the guardians having balloons. Let's get this one and bring them over here. And I think the last time they want to keep going back there. So I think the last time I had to bring them all the way around to the front of the building and turn them around to this side and have them come back over here. Is it still connected? Yes. Let's have them come this way. Come on. We want to go that way. Uh-oh. It broke. Let's see if I can. There we go. Whoa, I almost fell. Here we go. All right. This is what you're after. So we're going to leave this one right here. There we go. The beehive is right here. I'm not getting them lost. beehives right there, and they'll be able to find their way back. I just don't want them continuing to go to here. I might have to remove this stool because they want to get stuck right there. You think we should have a glass house for the bees? I've had one in the past. I absolutely have. They're fun. They're fun. Does it still exist? Let's see if it does. For 2 seconds. What? There he is. He's working on the hospital. I have a few minutes. Let me see if I can find the original, was it dark oak? Let's look at dark oak for a minute. And dark oak treehouse. And let's look at horticulture, husbandry. Let's look at the apiary. And sure enough, I think I'm remembering that correctly. Let's get it out of the balloon. And there we go. And bring it up here. No, this is different. This is a different one. But look at this. Yay! We have an enchanter! Dun 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 dun! Look at this. Isn't this pretty? This is new. This is a newer version of this. And remember the last stream about Vince? Oh, yes. He showed it to me. I think it's excellent. I think it's excellent. I can imagine you actually building that. That is going to be really, really cool. Your citadel. I think it's perfect. Yes, he showed it to me when I got done streaming. And it was really cool. It really was. Gosh, I actually love this. I love this. And that was, it's glass, so I think it is the update of the one that I was thinking of. But yes, thank you for reminding me, because he did. He showed it to me and it's like, oh yeah, I can actually see you doing that. And I just love the feel of it with the stairs, with the way the stairs don't really have any rails and they're super wide. And they lead to all these different levels, but it's not really tall. And I like that. Just to confirm it was the right image. You could describe it. Yeah, it was all purple for one thing. It was all sort of a purplish or magenta color. And it showed that it was all on sort of like a platform, and then it showed all the buildings coming up and around from this for this town being like that. And I forget, you gave me the name, but he showed it to me. He did. And if he was awake, he would be able to tell me the name again of it. I just don't remember right now because I've done like a million things right now, and I don't remember the name, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, I will tell him that. He is napping right now, but I will definitely tell him that. And yes, he definitely remembered to show it to me. And I was really glad that he did, because when he showed it to me, I went, oh, thank goodness. Thank you for reminding me, and thank you for showing me so I could talk to you about it the next time we saw each other. And yeah, I definitely will. Let's go in here. It's raining. Let's go in for a second. And let's come here. I'm just going to go to sleep for a moment. Now I only have about 3 minutes left, and I'm looking at the work that Keanu is doing. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Keanu is doing on the town hall. Look at this. Look at this. So when we come in here now, the walls are beginning to look like this, and then up these stairs. And look, this looks like there is going to be a large, like, executive table there, and that will be really interesting. Hold on for a second. I'm going to do something for a minute. The transition, I don't have any transitions yet on this. I'm going to have to make some transitions for these so that when I want to change them, I can change them pretty easily. But for right now, I'm going to let those two go off for a minute, and we're just going to have this just right at the end here. So I think we're going to have music. There's still music. Good. Okay. I'm going to get it so that I have transitions so that I can make the music change when I want to change it. Look at this. Whoa. Look at the building down there. How do we get to that building? Oh, and look at that. We can go up here to this. And this is the construction platform, and this will eventually be the taxi for the balloon taxi service. This is going to be one of the stops. It's going to be here, and we're going to put another balloon taxi stop around here, probably like right here. Right in this area here for them as well. And Chants of Sonar, yes. You love the soundtrack? Cool. Yeah, that's I remember now the name of that. And this is it. Mr. Villager, this is it for today. We did a little tiny bit of some stuff. And this was the first day that I was using Drone Hands Music, and I'm going to work on having a smooth transition for when I change music. I think it's kind of doing that on its own, but I'll see about making it work a little bit better. Drone Hands is probably going to say, were you playing two of them at the same time? And I'm going to say, yes. So that's why it was, that gave it a completely different sound, but it was really interesting. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll have to work it on. We'll have to work it so that everybody enjoys his music. So I am going to say goodbye. Let me see if I can do it. I'm going to get used to doing it. Tenyo Maboa Noichi. Tenyo Maboa Noichi, Mr. Villager. And I hope I'm not doing too badly with the pronunciation of that. Have a good evening. Mixasa. Bonne soirée. Bonne soirée. Have a good evening. I think it's passé. Bonne soirée. And merci beaucoup. Thank you for being here, Mr. Villager. Afgaristo. No, that's Greek. Obrigado. If Zaf was still here, that would be for him. Afgaristo is for him. Obrigado, Mr. Villager. Obrigado. And you imagine that Vince likes music. He'll probably like it. Vince likes lots of music, so he'll like it. I might like it. I will see you soon because I like music too. And as a matter of fact, right now, I'm going to change. For all of you who are watching this after the stream is over, and those of you who are not in chat now, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And enjoy your games. And enjoy watching all the other gamers. And here we go. Music, music, I hear music. Let's do it. Bye for now.